looking great
East
with
High
the
School
DVD
Class
camera.
of
So I figured get
2010
HD camera.
Senior Awards Night. My name is Henry St. Pierre. I'm the principal of East High School. And I'd like to thank all of you for joining us here tonight to honor these outstanding young men and women. As we begin our program, let's rise for the presentation of our nation's colors by the United States Army Color Guard, led by Sergeant Edwin Smith, followed by the singing of our national anthem by our East High School Choir, directed by Mrs. Diana Roush. Thank you to the United States Army Color Guard. And at this time, the East High Choir will sing our alma mater. Orchestra for providing the pre-ceremony music that we heard as we entered the auditorium this evening. Excited and proud to be recognizing and honoring some of our most outstanding students. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to recognize some people who have been very influential in your students' lives and are on stage here tonight. First, I'll introduce the East High administrators, if you please hold your applause. Mr. Brian Bishop, Assistant Principal. Mr. Brad Fisher, Assistant Principal. Mr. Jeremy Moore, Assistant Principal and A+ Coordinator. Mr. Tim Grimes, Activities Director. And the guidance staff, Ms. Patty Joyce, Guidance Department Chair. Ms. Jan Davis, Guidance Counselor. Mrs. Kristen Piercy, Guidance Counselor. Mrs. Dana Wright, Financial Aid Secretary. Some of our faculty members are also in attendance this evening and will be presenting various departmental awards and scholarships. Please stand for recognition as I call your name. From the Communication Arts Department, Mrs. Libby Sims and Mrs. Candy Holloway. From the Math Department, Mrs. Andrea Horn. From the Science Department, Mrs. Rita Baker. From the Social Studies Department, Mr. John Tinsley. From the Business Department, Mrs. Kelly Quinones. From the Family and Consumer Sciences Department, Mrs. Pat Newell. From the Fine Arts Department, Mrs. Jamie Schoenweiss. Presenting from the Foreign Language Department, Mrs. Samantha Vogler and Mrs. Kathleen Weigelt Ferguson. In addition, we have several Fort Zumwalt School District representatives and college and local scholarship presenters who have been kind enough to join us tonight. Please stand as I call your name for recognition. Representing the Fort Zumwalt East High Activities Booster Club President, Mr. Joe Fornerato, and Booster Club Secretary, Ms. Lalana Island. Representing the Fort Zumwalt East High National Honor Society sponsors, Ms. Carrie Delcourt and Ms. Stephanie Kern. Representing Fort Zumwalt East High Choir Director, Mrs. Diana Grosh. Representing Varsity Gear, Ms. Guy Vignet and Mrs. Susan Campbell. Representing St. Peter's Lions Club, Mr. Ward Moore. From the St. Peter's Kiwanis Club, Mr. Hank Hermosillo. Sergeant Smith from the United States Army Reserve. From the University of Missouri-Columbia, Ms. Jenny Abelred. From the University of Missouri-St. Louis, Mr. Sam Snyder. From Missouri State University, Mrs. Jackie Bodie. And from Lindenwood University, Mr. Joe Parisi. From St. Louis University, Mr. Raymond Blakely. And from the Missouri University of Science and Technology, Mr. Mike Watto. From Southeast Missouri State University, Ms. Teresa Haney. Let's give a round of applause to welcome all of our guests this evening. I'd like to personally thank the parents and families of our students. I thank you for sharing your sons and daughters with us. And while I'm personally incredibly proud of each of them, I can only imagine how much your hearts will swell with pride as they walk across the stage tonight. They are reflections of you, and again, we thank you for sharing them with us.